enlarged the scope to different types of KRIs. I've published a number of articles on RiskNet, stayed back already 2013. I know in banks, probably some of them listening now using this taxonomy. You have very much top-down KRIs that will address questions we had. Change in exposure, obviously, change in your environment, changes the risk profile of your organization. So these are more one-off at the level of the firm. You have the stretch KRI, so that how much do you overstretch your human resources and your infrastructure. So spare capacity over time, vacancies in small teams, lack of backups, overdue maintenance of your infrastructure. We had infrastructure disaster in Belgium, in Italy, bridge falling, all that. So that's not very good. That's a bit lagging. So look at the maintenance of your infrastructure if you want to be a bit more preventative. And then another life hack or risk management hack. What's the difference between a KPI, a KRI, and a KCI? So the difference between a key performance, control, and risk indicators. In a nutshell, let's consider that a KPI is a KPI when it's green and it's a KRI when it's amber or red. What I mean is when your performance is good, it's a good performance. When the performance of your staff, the turnover of your internet, your whatever is decreasing, that's a risk, okay? My internet performance decreasing is a risk that you're gonna leave my webinar and I'm not gonna be very happy. Well, I'm gonna be sad, not at you, but anyway, you see the point. Same thing for a control. A control that works well is a control. A segregation of duty that is firm is a very good control for internal fraud. If your control starts to have gaps or weakened, that's a flag of risk, okay? And then other metrics of risk drivers. So by constructions, this taxonomy is comprehensive. So here is when your shoelace is undone, you're at risk of falling over. Just to address the questions of KRIs on credit and market, I'll just give the examples of credit. Now, decades of studies of credit risk drivers or credit risk sign shows that when the solvency ratio of your clients deteriorates, when the liquidity ratio of your clients deteriorates, when he draws more on his lending capacity, on these borrowing lines, these are all signs that your client is struggling and that the credit risk increases, and typically you put it in watch list, okay? So in terms of KRIs for credit, usually you may not call them KRIs, but hopefully if you have a mature or even a semi-mature credit risk management department, you will have these sorts of flags. So every